Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Just in time for the music. There, now it shows up. Here we are, back in Schedule 1. Over the weekend, and specifically last night, I started working on this and tearing everything down in the farmhouse so that way we can rebuild it, kind of restructure it, make everything feel a little bit better, and also try and increase our productivity overall. What I've been doing is I just finished up doing a bunch of sales of some of my older stuff that I was still holding on to. So we're just kind of going through that at the moment, trying to get rid of as much as possible, get everything cleared out where we can, so we can jump back into it and get back to work here. So let's get to packaging. I've got all my employees standing outside not doing anything, which is fine because they're not costing me any money. If they go away, not a big deal. Just hire a bunch more. But I just finished up doing a whole bunch of sales, netting a good amount of money. Have a bunch that is in the bank due to laundering. Go. Out the van. As you can see, I already have a bunch of stuff that I have been working on dealing. But I figured, since we now have the docks, which I need to go and check on, we have a prime opportunity to go ahead and restructure the farmhouse. Try and streamline, synergize, and energize our bottom line with the investors, namely me. There we go. Dude, thank you. Hey, what's up, Alos? So, let's go hit up our dealers. Make sure they're re-up. Ooh, on our way. Yeah, no worries. Honestly, I didn't want to get out of bed. It was nice and chilly. I was nice and warm. But the show must go on, as they say. I wonder if I can get another dealer. Let's go find out. Let's see. Another dealer is here. Inconspicuously. Nope. Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, Suburbia? How do I not have Suburbia unlocked? Contacts. Melissa Wood. Ha! And Billy Kramer. Okay. whatevs. Okay. Also of note today, at least later today, the new DLC for Space Engineers drops. Yes, clicked. Take some of this. There you go. Now, unfortunately, it drops at like 1 o'clock this afternoon, which is usually well after I've ended my stream, so we'll have to wait and see. Maybe something that I pick up tomorrow. But, hey, Benji, money. Thank you. We're still holding on to quite a bit. Cool. One of the things that's going to be coming with the update with the DLC is they are testing out, they're going to be bringing in, is that Molly down there? The build controls, that is, from Space Engineers 2 in Space Engineers 1. So that should be interesting. Is that a priest? Apparently the priest wants to get busy too. Nice. Okay. Let's go collect the van. Then we'll head on back to the barn, where I can start messing around with the new layout. I really haven't, honestly. I know what I need to do. Let's go see if we can get what's his face. Billy Kramer? Oh, hell. Here, have this one. 77% chance. Let's luck out and see if we can get him. Yes. Just take it, like it. All right, that takes care of Billy. He's kind of the last block in that wall. Once I get Billy to be happy, then we can start looking at getting that last dealer. That will help tremendously. See, also over the weekend, I was trying out. I decided, you know what? While I'm over here being petty, lots of people are enjoying the hell out of the Oblivion remaster. Plus, there was a mod that changed the thing that I was griping about anyway. And a few other mods are coming out, which I'm actually really impressed with the modding community at how quickly they are getting Oblivion back up to where it should be, i.e. lots of big titty mods. So I'm happy about that. Oh, that's right. Needed more packaging. But I was playing some of that this weekend, and I'd commented to Kintar and also Landry about the fact that both of, like, playing the game today with the way that the remaster looks, it looks like the way it felt it looked back when I first played it on the Xbox 360. It has that generational leap between, at the time, the last Elder Scrolls game that I had played was Morrowind, and then to jump from Morrowind all the way up to Oblivion is a massive leap. And so to see the way that the Oblivion remastered looks compared to Skyrim is amazing. What's interesting, though, and of note, is that Virtuous, the company that worked on it, worked in conjunction with Bethesda. And what a lot of the speculation is that because Virtuous knows the Unreal Engine, that's why they were chosen to work on it. Plus, their track record with remasters is also really good too. They have apparently worked on quite a few who have been quite successful. What's also interesting is that if you actually look at the file structure, um, the game does actually use the ESP files. Second here. But it uses the ESP files and back files that Oblivion uses. So modders have been finding that it's actually incredibly easy to change things because all of the data is right there. They can get to it with the creation kit. That's a smart move on Bethesda and Virtuous's part because they both understand the game itself is good, but being able to mod it is really what makes it stand the test of time. There's that. Awesome. And so I think it's good overall that they've left a lot of the data sort of exposed, if you will, as that will allow modders a chance to really get inside of the guts of the game and mod the things that they want. It's part of the reason why Cyberpunk is doing so well as well, because of the fact that it's also moddable. Although I think it's funny that in the case of Cyberpunk, a lot of the mods are like clothing and modifications for the player character, even though you generally don't see yourself while you're playing. And your shadow looks ridiculous. If you ever pay attention to the way that your shadow moves, you'll see just how janky the actual animations are. They really didn't put any time or effort into those animations, which is a shame. They absolutely should have. I have enough room back here. I do. Okay, that's all. Rack. Like I'm trying to get rid of my green crack first. then I want to get rid of everything else after that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and sleep, and then I can do a full day of dealing. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, look at that. We've got another 50,000. See if we can bump this up. Push it up to 55 and see what happens. Thunder. Let's hit up over here. Oh, well, also want to check out one of the other cars. Like, obviously, the van is doing a great job because it's our primary carrying vehicle. Ooh. Apparently, 5 is too much, so let's just drop it down to 50. Ah, you're done. And now, there we go. These out. God, so many of them. Let's see. Yes, I do. Mr. Gas Mark. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, I want these to be emptied because, again, I'm going to go back through and redo all of this so that way it's laid out better. Makes more sense. Also, probably, I was thinking about moving all of my growing to the farmhouse, but I think what I'm going to do is farmhouse is primarily going to be the marijuana, and then this is going to be the cocaine and possibly meth. We'll see. But for now, let's keep things moving here. Launder. And I do actually have enough cash in the bank now that I can do Taco Tickler. Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's go check with. Hey, there goes good old Brad. Thank you. load them up too much. Miss out on all the sales that I'm going to be doing. Hopefully. Benji is out dealing. Good for him. He is actually kind of on his way back. Okay. Let's do Western Mart. 4. And I also want to go hit up Molly. Oh, nice. That's actually kind of close. Sweet. Nope. And currently, I'm not actually doing anything with the bungalow, even though I could be. Whoops. Under the Western Bridge. 11. One thing I would like to see at some point, and I don't know if it's actually in the game or not, but is the ability for your locations to purchase the supplies that they need to continue making the stuff that you want them to. Set up like auto purchasing. I would absolutely love to see that. West Warehouse Report. Ah, no. There it is. Okay, yeah. There we go. As one of the things that's kind of a pain in the ass. And especially when you're busy dealing with multiple locations and dealing and everything else, is having to constantly repurchase ingredients for mixing. And then unload the trucks, and then. Okay, and then behind, and then. No money, thank you. But if you could just go ahead and have an employee do it, that wouldn't be so bad. Here we go. So much extra cash. It's beautiful. Sure. Not expiring soon. She's right here. Thankfully. Seven. And you guys ain't seen shit. Javier. Nice. What I'll do is let's go. Let's go look at a couple of things. First of all, I know for a fact I can afford. I'd like to purchase a business and taco ticklers. Awesome. Absolutely, you can. All right. I now own taco ticklers. Let's go talk to Javier real quick. Sell him what he wants. Then I'm going to hop over to taco ticklers. Go. Central Canal, which is just down here. Awesome. Sweet, we're almost done with our green crack. That sounds so wrong. When you say it, or when I say it like that, I should say. Yes, I do. How much can I launder? Awesome. So it looks like in total, per day, I can launder 20,000. So it's 2 at the laundromat, 8 at Taco Tickler. That's 10,000. And 6 at the car wash and 4 at the post office. Bait tickle. Oh, I see. Let's just drop off this. 10. Sweet. All right, now I can talk to that other dealer. And that'll be 4 of them that I can now work with. Sure thing. Wow, you are on the opposite side of things. Okay, that's fine. Grab everything. I did. Okay. Get that plus 6. And we're almost with our deliveries. Okay, cops, go away. Good. Here we go. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to go talk to... Where? Oh, nice. Okay. Products. Down. So our next step is to grab the other stuff that I have. Fortunately, I just go up here, and then boom, I am hidden. Fortunately, or what I'll be able to do is go ahead and take the other stuff, my purple daddy or granddaddy purple, and give it to that new dealer. That'll take care of that. I'll be able to get her sorted out. Nice. Don't give me that look. I do this for you. Here we go. That is a good night's worth of work. Let's grab the van and head on back home. Actually, what I should... No. I was thinking what I should do. No, not yet. Never behave myself. I am incapable of behaving myself. Right. Drop off this here. Grab all this. And let's go talk to that dealer. Then on the way back, I'll go ahead and grab some baggies. Kind of nice just rolling along, just chilling. Jesus. Let's see. I need to trade some items. Here, take some of this shit. Dealers. Get Frankie Frank. Awesome. There we go. We've got our fourth dealer up and running. It's a glorious day. And we still have a ton of work left to do. Oh, that's right. I meant to get more baggies while I was at it. Hey, there goes Javier. 40. ATM. Drop anything in? I can. I'm done. So I just have to collect the cash tomorrow. Yeah, man. Speaking of dinner, last night or yesterday, actually, back this up a couple more days ago, we had made dinner and it was pretty good. The mom was like, by the way, on Sunday, I want you to make your shredded chicken. And I was like, okay, cool. So then yesterday, my mom reminds me, hey, you're making shredded chicken tonight. I was like, okay, cool. So I go ahead and I hop on that. And it's actually ridiculously easy to make. It's not difficult at all. It really is just chicken breast. In fact, in this case, it's between 3 to 4 chicken breast in a crock pot. You add half a cup of chicken broth, then some Italian seasoning, some salt. Actually, no, no salt. Some pepper, and what else? Oh, and some seasoned salt. That's what it is. And then you set it on low for like 6 to 7 hours. Usually by about 6 hours, it's soft enough. I also like to, at about the 3 to 4 hour mark, go ahead and just flip them over. So that way they can all cook evenly through. But one of the fun things is that my sister comes down. She's like, hey, I saw this video where this guy was working on chicken and he wound up using one of the hand mixers to go ahead and mix, to shred the chicken. Now, this is after I had already gone through and shredded like the first 2/3 of it. So went ahead and I grabbed a mixing bowl and I grabbed one of the hand mixers and we put the chicken in. Sure as shit, put it on low speed and it shredded that stuff up real quick and real clean. I was like, well, that's good to know for the future. I think that's going to be good. Actually, I should be able to do it like, ooh, that might not work. I don't know if they would be able to get into that square there. What if, because I'm trying to set this up in a way that is easy to work with. But also maximizes the space that I have. Because what I want to do is get stuff going on here. Oh, nice. Oops. Okay. Then what I should be able to do is take awesome. That. So that way I can have the supplies right at the end and make the trips much shorter for the botanists. But it also means I will be able to put more of these in here if I want. Because then I can go ahead and move those. Let's do that. Oh, you do still have items on. Let's fix that. And move that. So I need 8 more racks, 8 more grow lights, 8 more pots. If I want to go that route. Or I could just keep it like this for now. And I think that'll be better anyway. Because with what I was already doing, I was pumping out so much pot, so much marijuana, that I couldn't keep up with it because of all the mixing and whatnot. So I think in this particular case, it's a good idea that I don't overdo it. What I could do instead, though, is set up drying racks instead. Awesome. And in that way, I have. Is there anything on that? No. Okay. And I just have that to go through. Cool. Let's get this packaged up. I remember seeing one of the reviews for this talking about how once you hit 4 a.m., you basically have unlimited time, and how they wish that wasn't the case. But I don't really see it as a problem per se. It's a really good time to adjust things for the next day, and it is a game after all. Oops, need more than 8. That off. Let's do that. No, I need one more set of baggies. Okay. Absolutely taking advantage of this 4 a.m. infinite time thing just so that I can get a lot of this stuff done for the next day. Because as far as I know, you really can't sell anything, even if I listed it. It would be like, nope, you can't sell it. I'd be like, okay. Oops. There we go. And I wonder if the dealers, though, are still selling stuff. I wonder if it's one of those that they're still bound to the same time frame. Like as soon as hits 4 o'clock, they stop working, kind of thing. It's like they're part of a union or something. Okay, seriously, get in the baggie. Thank you. All right, there we go. We are almost there. Some stuff. Yep. Cool. And then 20. Awesome. Go. Awesome. Now, one of the other things that I have to do at some point is to also consider my meth production. That shouldn't be too bad. I'm kind of tempted to move the bed down here, kind of put it at the end, but I think I'm going to do that. I do want trash cans. Okay. So that will wind up being seed. And we're going to do green crack, additive, fertilizer, destination. Nope. Um, let's pick these up. Yeah, that's what I can do. Is I can have these four crack, additive, fertilizer, destination. fertilizer, destination. Fertilizer, drying rack. Okay. Fertilizer, and then this will go to the second one. And okay, everybody there is assigned. So next I need and again. Awesome. Nope. Thank you. And I think I might need to get another botanist specifically for the drying racks. I think. Because the botanist will then take care of making sure that they're started, and then once they're finished, moving it to the next location. Yeah, okay. And then I need two of the mixing stations. No, not happy with that. There's not much that I can. Well, if I do it like that, or put those there. So I'm going to need another mixing station at least. So that way, what I can do is from here. Get threshold of 10. Destination to there. You there. All right, let's go get another mixing station while we're at it. And then think we should be good. I think I should have enough packaging stations because I really only technically need two. Mixing station. Let's get another chemistry and another lab. Okay, I think I have everything that I need. Oh, last night I was taking out the trash to the street so that way it could be picked up today. And after I finished filling up the recyclables and the trash, I looked at the top of the trash bin and I noticed what looked like the top of an acorn on top of it. And I was like, that's a bit weird. And then the closer I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, it's not the top of an acorn. It was a snail shell, still attached to the snail itself, which was pretty cool. So I gently poked at it a little bit because I was hoping I could maybe move it off of the trash can. But he was fairly well stuck to the top of that. And he was inside of his shell. Or she, I don't know which. So wheeled him out. While I was doing that, there were some neighbor kids. It was like their parents. And it looked like maybe 3 or 4 kids that were using the hill out front to sit on skateboards and ride all the way down the hill. And it was an enjoyable experience to hear their laughter and whatnot, hear them giggling and playing and just generally having a good time. It was like, oh, kids are awesome when they're not mine. I know what I need to do here. Need to do it like, oh, that's why I didn't on this one. Okay. There we go. Okay. We'll just fix this. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh no, that's cool. Okay. Oh, I like. Okay, yeah. That's how you do multiples. Then you go to here. Alrighty. That goes to there. And that goes. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Go there and go there. Awesome. All right. So we're slowly starting to get this figured out. I need another botanist because the botanist will be able to handle all four of these, no problem. Then I can take and place. I need packaging stations. Need a station there. Actually, that's station there and there. At least. And there. Okay. So package, drop off. With that being used for baggies. Okay. Now we're starting to get somewhere. And so if I have this all set up correctly, the way that this should work is that botanists take care of these, which will then go to the drying racks. The drying racks will then go to the mixers. The mixers will then go to packagers. Packagers go to these shelves. I might move the shelves though. I am going to move the shelves. And the reason why I'm going to move the shelves is so that I can also move. Well, no, because I want. Actually, no, I want these to stay. Specifically, so that way I have a location for each of the products that I'm going to mix there. So that's going to stay where it is. I will put the completed stuff here, and I will put baggies on this side. And then so that takes care of what I need for that. Drying racks. Okay. 8 baggies there. Do I have any others anywhere? No. But I can go ahead and get these pulled up. Okay. You are my green crack, if I remember correctly. Yes. I need some soil. So let's drop off what I'm not using. There. I need two more of you. You guys. Oof. I do, I just don't. Okay. Let's get all of the seeds there. So I'm going to have to get more seeds for Granddaddy Purple. At the moment, I have a grand total of 2. I need a lot more baggies to complete what I have there. Need that. I have. Oh, you're good. Okay. Drop it off now. And just clean up that. So there we go. As far as this is concerned, this loop should be completely finished. So from growing to mixing to then uh, completing packaging and whatnot. So I'll be able to go ahead and get that whole loop started. And then the next loop, or the next thing I'll be able to do is to go ahead and do meth over here. So let's grab, let's see, I want the chemist station, that. Put, you'll be fine. Recipe, liquid meth, destination. Same with over here, liquid meth, destination. Destination, I don't have one yet. So we'll have to come back to that because what I specifically want to do is use the storage shelf here as the holder of the ingredients. Which, where's my pseudo? There it is. I have to get some more of that too. Okay, so step number 2. We sleep, we buy some more seeds, then we start assigning people. Let's see, message. Figure out this crap. Albert. Westbridge. Cool. Oh, I still have a bunch of stuff on me that I do not need. Don't need you guys. Okay. Let's go meet with Albert. And essentially, hoping to do is get some more seeds. I think what I'll do is I'll get 30 of each. Let's do 30 and Oh, just barely insufficient cash. All right, Benji. Now that is fortuitous.
Mm.
Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Ooh, let's go hit up Molly. See what she's got for me. Nice, thank you. Go see about hitting up Brad. Brad, go over this way. No, you're not. Or just up the street. Ooh. Go. Brad, where'd you go? Can't believe I'm playing cat and mouse with the dealer. There he is. Oh, I should also go check out that other dealer that I just signed up with. See how they're doing. Oh, just walked right past her. I thought that was her. I was like, that looks suspiciously dealer-esque. Yep, that's fine. Oh, I wanted to go check out the other cars real quick. I need to leave myself enough money to buy stuff, but I just want to see what. The cheetah is 40,000. Okay, guessing that's the cheetah. Yep, it's a nice looking car too. Or the Dinkler for 15. Hound Dog for 25. Ooh, okay. I think we're gonna go and see about getting the cheetah at some point. Another one of those stupid spam bots. Okay, so I have seeds that are ready. I need. Let's drop off. And spare seeds. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with just the crack, green crack, and just start off with that. And we're going to do green crack liveries. Gas Mart Central. Let's do flu medicine and mega bean to the barn, loading dock one. And then also, I need 320 baggies to the barn, loading dock two. And there we go. Next up, I want to take supplies. Get you set up. Okay. And then botanist number two to handle these drying racks. The chemist is then going to handle that station or those sets of stations. You are going to do here to there, here to there. Okay, cool. And science station. You handle baggies to there. And baggies there. That is okay. Yes, I know. I get it. Working on that. All right. So now I should have everybody set up. So that I can get this process started. Let's get you going. I will probably have to use some of my extra space for beds. But that's okay. And then finally, There we go. Everybody should be paid up. So I just need one more botanist. And we'll see how everybody else is going. I'll probably need one more chemist. And then I should be able to eventually get this corner cleaned up as well once I get some more stuff out of there. Let's grab another packaging station. And also some extra coming through. Beep, beep. Grab 30, 40. At the moment, I can't afford anybody extra, but once I get the cycle going again and more stuff, actually, just once I get more stuff sold or go visit dealers, I should be good. I think I have some stuff in the van at the moment. Yes, I do. Awesome. Let's just put you guys up here for now. Throw my skateboard into the back of the van. Okay, let's start off with the flu medicine. I wish I had signs that I could put up. So that way it would be easy to label, like, this is where this goes, this is where that goes, that sort of thing. All right, there goes the beans. Extra baggies. And there we go. Now let's grab our janitor. Is not you, that's you. Is your area. Ooh. Hopefully you'll be able to get a lot of that cleaned up. Okay. That. Our bags, and let's get back to getting this stuff done up. Then I'll be able to swing by, drop this stuff off with our dealers, make extra cash. Everybody be happy. Thank you. Awesome. And it does make it easier to get to the stairs. Ooh, dealer made 12,000. Nice. Boot shot collar level 2. Those are ready for harvest. She's still going through and cleaning them up. Yeah, see, goes just outside of the range of that garbage can, which is fine. I'll figure out how to get it more in range. Actually, I bet if I just moved it, it would be fine. There we go. Anyway, let's go make a quick trip. Our dealers. Go check up on all of them. And collect our moolah. Because currently, I don't have anything to launder, per se, that I'm aware of. Let's see. Nice. Oh, hey. Brad is out of stuff. Cool. Let us go fix that. Do-do-do-do. Where's Brad? Oh, he's way out there. Uh-oh. Almost got me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
There. Now you have stuff to sell. And I did it right in front of the cops, too. Let's go talk to Benji.
Mm.
Nice.
Mm. Mm.
And finally, let's go find ourselves Molly. She is walking right back up to her house. Nice. Okay, she's about out of stuff. She's been our meth girl so far. Alrighty. So we've gone through, and aside from Molly, all of our dealers are re-upped. Basically, waiting to see if the new logistics chain is going to work right, which I'm hopeful that it will. Let's take the van on home. Awesome. We've got some drying that's going on. So essentially, the way that this should work is that as awesome. As she completes, she'll be dropping it off at the drying racks. Then somebody else will come by, pick the stuff up, and move it over to one of the mixers. Once this mixing station is full, it then moves over to here, which will then mix it again. Once this mixing machine is done, it'll move it to packaging stations, where it will then get packaged, and then dropped off, and then I can go ahead and pick it up and send it out for delivery. Next thing that I need is deliveries of acid and phosphorus. Should make you 40 and 40. Barn. Ooh. Within the overpass. Okay. We go grab some more pseudo for her. And then south. So she's gonna be here. Where over here? Here. Ooh. Because the north end of the overpass is basically right here. They're confused. Okay, let's. Okay, I'll be under the north end of the overpass for the. This is the north end of the overpass. She is not under it. Maybe she meant. Oh no, right there. Okay. Let's let's do 60. Did not expect her to be right out in the open like that, but apparently she's like, it's just Sudafed. I believe the actual term for pseudoephedrine. Oh, I gotta check on my cocaine. Open, thank you. Should have. Okay, awesome. Oh, I'll have to come back in. Just have to activate sprinklers. Not that that matters. Okay, those are almost done. Yeah, Molly, I know. All right. That's all the important stuff. And oh, awesome. The are. Let me grab a couple of those for now. Spare stuff. Okay. Drop off you. Grab the rest. Awesome. Okay. Acid. Need another chemist at least. Because I think one chemist per 4 stations. So I would technically need 2 more chemists, I think. Yeah. If I were to do any mixing, which I would want to do. How close to done are you guys? Almost. Now I could also just go ahead and get rid of this stuff and just run. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. The other alternative is instead of doing meth here, I go ahead and I take it over to the warehouse and I do the meth and the cocaine over at the warehouse, which would probably be the better overall idea. Because at least there, I have a lot more space for beds, so I can have more employees like chemists and whatnot. So yeah, I think that'll work out better. Yeah. So what I'm going to wind up doing is taking all of this stuff from meth and moving it over to the warehouse. And then that way I can keep everybody else kind of just happy and in line. And it'll all work out. Sleep. Yep. There he goes. Picking all that stuff up. Fantastic. Then drops it off. Should we get out of that 12? Cool. Then the chemist is going to come in. So, and we're going to get to see what that gives me. I have no idea. Okay, cool. Work harder. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go Aspen Smegma. Wow. Okay. Let's load this into the van. Start getting this stuff over. Okay. There we go. Also grab some extra shells whilst we are at it. And take those with. Get started on this mixing. Wedding crystal. Ooh. That is a new one. Okay. So I will definitely need a few more beds so that I can get everybody kind of moving around. Want one more botanist for over here. And I should be good on everything else. I love how they walk past and just give me the side eye, like, not too sure about you. Honestly, I'm not too sure about myself. Okay, cool. All right, let those do their thing. Let's see about getting this over to our warehouse. Also need to see about setting up. Oh, I know what I forgot. Just, just leave my van full of drugs there in the middle of the street. That doesn't work. I forgot my shears. I need them. And away we go. I'm like even taking up 2 lanes while I'm at it. Because why not? Whoops. Awesome. Okay. That up. Get out of here. Drop off all of this crap. Wait, I already have a whole bunch of shelves and shit. Okay. Nope. Needed those. There we go. Nice. Nothing major. Just going through and redoing everything. Awesome. Okay. Now I can go ahead and clean all this crap up. Well, in all fairness, I've been putting in a lot of the work, so. And it's not a terribly difficult game if you're used to working on production chains, a la Satisfactory and Factorio. There we go. Okay. So, new. What if instead. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it does help that I am farther than wheat. So there's that. That's 8. Okay, I can't do 8 there. No. Yes. There we go. That, and yeah, that's the other thing is that I don't have a time frame that is like I can only play at this point. I can play whenever the hell I want because I'm a man. Got yeah. Schedule for schedule. Honestly, I think it's one of those that with 4 players, it actually would go pretty fast. But everybody has to have a specific thing that they're doing. Um, like when Kintar and I were playing, we only played for maybe a couple of hours tops. But in those couple of hours, we absolutely obliterated the opening of the game because we were both going back and forth doing everything that needed to be done and very quickly building out from there. And so as long as each person fulfills their role, it goes pretty quick. Okay, I should be able to grab a couple of those. Thought I had grabbed more than that, but grab the stuff out of here. Excellent. Yeah, it giving yourself specific roles like that isn't a bad idea, but I think what winds up happening is people tend to get bored because they're only doing the one thing. But if everybody is contributing to everything all the time, it makes it a lot more fun, I believe. Because that was Kintar and I were having a lot of fun doing that. We weren't fulfilling specific roles so much as we were just doing what needed to be done if we were there. So if somebody, like if the plants were ready to harvest, whoever was closest to them would go ahead and do all the harvesting, and so on and so forth. If we needed more ingredients, then whoever was, out and about would go collect the ingredients, that sort of thing. Awesome. Benji has run out of stuff. Molly is out of stuff. Jane is out of stuff. Yes. Yeah, no, totally, totally understand that feeling. When one person winds up being the boss, it gets boring for everybody else. So I totally, totally get that. Awesome. Cyclopean, sedating, and foggy off of wedding crystal. Okay. What are we doing on supplies over here? Need more. Okay. Oops. Yep. Gotta watch out for that. Well, there's a bug that one of the guys from one of my other discords ran into where he went to sell some stuff. Let me see if I can find it again. Yeah, so one of the guys asked if he said, I need 485 Afghan slime. I'll pay $585. Which, first of all, you shouldn't ever get an order that is that big. Second of all, that's a little underpriced. But it's just like, good lord. Let's go ahead and package up this stuff. So it is a pretty purple. Need more baggy. Let's drop off that. And there we go. Okay, so this shelf of baggies, both of these, are specifically for these two packaging centers or packaging stations. So I leave those alone. These are spare baggies for stuff that I'm doing. So that way I make sure that I keep the supplies that I'm working with separate from my supplies. Yeah. So you make do with what you have. Also, let's grab another trash can. That off. Move you to here. Janitor. Where for? There you are. There we go. Now that guy can take care of everything that I need him to. Oi! Awesome. Moving on. Okay, I'm gonna need some more of that and some more of the beans. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and just roll over to the next day. Ooh, them some pretty taters. Grab more shelves. Oh, okay. All right. I need. Nope. Another. What is it? 160 of that and 160 of that. The barn. Place order. And then need another, say, 60 fertilizer and another 60 baggies. And there we go. It's I think it's just because this isn't everybody's game. So plus, Space Engineers has that DLC coming out later today, so everybody's probably watching Space Engineers. I am going to take a quick AFK. I shall be back in just a few. It happens. It's not a big deal. I'll be back in just a few. sure that I have plenty of spare supplies for the foreseeable future. And then that way I'm not as likely to run out of the stuff that I need when I need it. And so that way I'm not interrupting my supply chain in a way that will cause problems down the road. Okay, cool. Yeah, they all do that too. They're all like side eye experts. Every time I walk past, they're like, "Fuck you." I'm like, "No thanks." Okay, let's throw these down here like so, and then bag this. It's not what I wanted. Yes, it really does add to the immersion. Oddly enough, even though like watch who you're fucking side eyeing. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to. Yeah, exactly. I've got no problem punching you in the face. Let's go ahead and just take what we have out. I don't need the van. Go talk to Jane, then Brad, then Benji, then Molly. Awesome. And I'm actually happy with the restructuring of the barn. I think that'll go a long way towards just keeping everything going. Boop. Oops, I ran over a cop on my skateboard. Oh, you still got plenty of stuff. He's just deciding that today he doesn't want to sell. Yeah, rude. Whatever.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Go sell that stuff. And let's go hit him. Nice. And here you go, Ollie. What all do I still have at the bungalow? That's what I want to know. Nothing here. I've got that shelf there and a bed. Okay. There we go. Now it's back to being a house again. But I think we're going to wrap up schedule one here and quit. And so far, my net worth is 243,000 for Cruise's Reef and Dash. So not too bad. Definitely want more, but let's go. No, not there. There. Games. Where is it? Elder Scrolls content. Nope, not that one. Content. Packs. Mods. And I need to get rid of those. I can always put them back. Okay, let's hop into. See how well this is going to run. And I should same some of that. You mean same? Save? Asset games. Share. Oh, okay. I was like, the fuck are you on about? Remaster. Okay. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Oh. So I could do this one of two ways. I could go ahead and I can start a new character, or I can go ahead and play the character that I've already started. I'm not sure which way to go on that one. You know what? Let's start an entirely new character. One that is specific for streaming. Because the character that I've started for my playthrough immediately went stealth archer. That just went straight there. So start a new game, yes. Let's start a new one.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
My sack of priests is almost empty.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the third era and the final hours
I know,
of my
right?
life.
God, that music is so good. Oh yeah. That is so pretty. Alrighty. All right. So, 10 races here. Argonians, Brett, Dark Elf, High Elf, Imperial, Khajiit, Nord, good old fashioned Nord from Skyrim, Orc, gotta have orcs, Red Guard, and then Wood Elf. Um, and I guess it kind of comes down to what sort of build we want to go with on this particular run. So on the character that I'm currently playing, I think I went with I went with Wood Elf because I wanted to do Stealth Archer build because they're just kind of de facto the best. But I think, oh God, yes. Well, the elves in WoW, just in general, are so pretty. Night elves, blood elves, high elves in WoW. Actually, just in Warcraft. Oh, let's see. All right, I don't think we can be friends anymore, Hollows. Just nope. That's messed up. First of all, switch it back to female. Yeah, absolutely. All the other shit that we've gone through, but that's the one thing where I draw the line. Let's do. Um, you know, I never really play much of a mage. But dark elf mage actually sounds like that could be fun. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Brow ridge. Wow, there really isn't a whole lot of options. Yeah, let's kind of fill out your face a little bit. She is a bitch. I know, right? Yeah, that's starting to look good. The chin is actually fine. Eyes. Eyes are good. Tilt is fine. Face. Yep. Forehead, selling a nose. Maybe just a little bit round, but not by much. Round and thin. Oh God. Oh God, now she just looks like she's been stung by 1,000 bees. Okay, let's not go that thick or that wide. Forehead. Forehead's fine. Jaw. Yep. Well, at least we know where everybody's at. All right, mouth. Drawn first. Let's do happy. Protruding and retracted. A little bit protruding. Yep, that'll work. Lips inflate. Oh, turd. That looks terrible. Let's bring that. There we go. And then finally nose. Let's do. Oh yeah, we're doing the duck lips. We're gonna make a dark elf e-girl. That's what we're going for. Ridge. Let's do shallow. Long-ish. Nostrils need to be smallish. That looks good. And then eyes. Go with yellow or pink. Yeah, let's do fluorescent pink. Skin.
Morning Barack style.
Nice. Sockets. Makeup. Lipstick color. We'll go with again pink. Bright eyeshadow color. Pink. Really? That's Alright, whatever. Hair. God. That actually isn't. It's terrible, but not terrible. Bad hair day. That just makes you look like an orc. You're welcome. Actually, yeah. Length. Color. Hair root color. We'll go with a darker color. And hair tip. Get the lighter pink. Eyebrow color. Oh, come on. Hollows is just like that. Enter your character name. All right, we need a name for her. Let's see. Something that ends in Y. Panky. Becky. Yeah, we're just all right. Fine, Becky. She looks like it, Becky. And yes. We now have. Well, you can't really see
I
her
must
very well.
surely be dead, and in the halls of Azura to look upon such a vision.
Yeah, she
You
looks
are
like
so
it, Becky.
beautiful, my dear Amber
Yes.
maiden. One of the guards owes me a favor, you know. I could get us put in the same cell. Would you like that? You should have some fun before the end.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, you heard me. No matter what the law says, no matter what they told you, you're going to die in here. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
I want to come back and murder this guy.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger.
I think a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Just
You
lounging
fool, mix
around.
up the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt. Prisoner,
Yeah,
stand away from the
that's
door.
what she said.
Over by the window now. Prisoner, get over by the window now.
I was by the window.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
I know
Let
you
me
have.
see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars
That
were
I know.
and this is the day. Gods give me strength.
They've got a power trip a little bit.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route.
Yeah, that's
By
that.
chance,
That
the
sort of
entrance to
energy.
that escape route leads through your cell.
Who are
I
you?
am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your
I don't know.
own way.
Patrick Stewart with hair just feels weird.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered
Damn it,
for.
Professor Xavier.
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Yay.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
So, I'm getting my first period?
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm
Looks like
watching.
this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Good news, you get to escape with us. Now, currently, difficulty-wise, this is on Adept. Now, apparently, the difficulty curve spikes real hard, going from Adept, which is basically like normal, to Expert, as the amount of damage that enemies do to you jumps up 3 times. I know, right? Like, that would be awesome if he started getting all bitchy, like, why does she get to escape? But we're going to keep this at Adept. And then,
Keep quiet and stay out of the way.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
okay.
Captain's down.
I love how she just dies.
That the best you can do?
Protect yourself.
Are you all right, sir?
Yeah, I know, right?
We're clear.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
Okay.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Let's go to magic. Let's do. That sounds about right.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
Okay. 40. There we go.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Fuck you. I would punch you to death. Yep, there we go. Don't want the rusty iron axe. I also wasn't necessarily trying to get that, but good guardian. Kind of wish I could rename my guardian to something. Let's grab the torch, the lockpick. Yep. Million, flash bolt, iron key, lockpick. So I'm not going to use any handheld weapons. This is going to be purely magic based, or I'm going to fist things to death. But that's going to be our playthrough. No actual weapons. I can use spells and I can use my fists, and And that's going to be it. I figure that ought to be entertaining. And no armor. I mean, I can carry it with me because, selling it and whatnot, but I cannot equip armor. I'm basically naked right now because of these robes. You're dead. You're dead. No. They're making me wear underwear. I am unhappy about this. I'm like, I don't want to wear underwear. Where's my big giant Fruta cock? Boop. This is a mangy looking rat. Fuck you. Get fisted. Sure. Oh, you bitch. You. Yay, my hand-to-hand increased. Over here? Nope. Fireball to the face. I will beat the shit out of the rats. It will be glorious. Ow. Okay, that's actually kind of fun. Beating rats with my own bare hands is entertaining. Fireball to the face. They started it. Oh god, yes, we're taking ale. Oh. Your willpower is being drained. Your intelligence is being drained. Yup. They still attacked first. Okay. One of my gripes, and this is just a critique more than anything else, is that when you pick flowers and mushrooms and stuff like that, that it does that weird sort of bouncy suck in animation that's just doesn't feel like it fits with the rest of the game. I would prefer it if it was like Skyrim and it just disappeared. That weird animation is just, I don't like it. It feels too off-putting, too out of place. I like, of course you do. Oh, fuck yes, cheese wheels. And folded cloth. Probably a little column A, a little column B. Ooh, give me that. Gold lockpick. Nice. Aha. Dead goblin. Dead goblin. Yup. Wait, that's not how that goes. Or is it? Yep. Like there is another one under here. Nice. I want all of them. Thank you. That's not annoying. Death from above. Nope, dead goblin. Gold, thank you. Yay, my hand-to-hand is now 10. And she's dead. Getting blood. Okay. Come on. Blood. Fair. Silver base. Vase. Who's next? Who wants to get fire-fisted? Yep, there's some lockpicks. All right. Becky is a badass.
Find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
I love how they just leave that one assassin over by the
You thought you were
Emperor.
going on easy?
Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she.
There you go.
She can help us. She must help us.
As you wish, sire.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not
He actually
seen
looks
what
more
I've
like
seen.
Patrick Stewart
How
now
can
than
I
originally.
explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
The Nine guy
I've
to
served
protect
the
us.
Nine all my days, and I chart my
The
course
Nine,
by the
is that like
cycles
Five
of the
Guys?
heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Your mom. Let's see. Mage. Let's see. We've got the warrior. Strength and endurance. Mage, fortified magicka, which is probably the one that I'm going to wind up going with. The thief, fortify agility, luck, and speed. The steed, fortify speed. The apprentice, fortify magicka, and weakness to magic. Ooh, actually, that one might be better. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the apprentice, although... Yeah, apprentice it is.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
So will
Your
I.
stars are not mine. Today the apprentice shall serve you at the Forge of Destiny. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the
Because
doors of
apparently he's
death,
been dreaming
but in
about
your
me.
face I
Creepy old
behold the
bastard.
sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's
He's
bright
one of my
glory
Sims.
may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must
And he's
be
an
satisfied.
emperor, not just a king.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Okay.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
I'm not a follower. I'm a streamer. You follow me.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Okay.
Take care. There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
Okay. Torch. 8. There. Now I have torch. Not that I need it, though. Becky ain't scared of no dark. Becky is a real one. Lock picks.
Take them down! Protect the Emperor!
For the Emperor.
Protect the Emperor!
Becky is not a thief. Becky would never steal content. Becky doesn't need to.
Danger!
Door to the sanctum. No, it's a tarp. Is that what Becky does? Oh my god. That bitch.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Okay, but look quick. Becky's got other stuff to do.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Ew. Sewers. Just got my nails done.
The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
Oh no, it's a tarp.
Worth a try. Let's go.
Hardcore parkour. Oh.
It's a dead end. What's your... The call, sir.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life. This one.
This
For
one's
the
mine.
Emperor!
There you go. That's the proper way of doing it.
My sword for the...
I can go no further.
Blah,
You
blah,
alone
blah.
must stand against the Prince of Destruction
Ooh,
and his
pretty
mortal
drip.
servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
He said the thing. He said the thing.
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take up with the cause of the Septums.
You're lucky.
Oh, whoops.
Die, you scum!
The Amulet of Kings will... Oh.
Haha, got his corpse. Ermagerd.
No. Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The
Yep.
amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I don't know. He didn't give nothing to me.
Strange. I saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry.
Uh-huh.
The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Because I'm Becky?
Joffrey? He said that?
No,
Why?
Becky.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my
Oh,
order.
wow.
Although you may not think so to me,
This really is the
he lives
better way to
quietly
play
as a
the
monk
game.
at Wayne Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out
Like,
of here.
I need
Through
Google.
that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced rogue. Am I right?
A rogue? No. I'm like a mage. Battle mage, maybe? What does a rogue do? Alchemy, athletics, blade, block, illusion, light armor, mercantile, speed, and personality. I could still do battle mage. Although regular straight mage would probably be best. Continue. Are you sure you want to? Yes.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
No, please explain more.
The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Oh man, he picked up the sword. Damn, I was hoping I'd be able to like sneak out with that. So this is how they got in here. No wonder you guys suck. Into the sewers Becky shall go. Because I'm like so amazing at content. Like I just fist everything and then flame it, and immediately I'm better than everybody else. Bitch. Ooh, garlic. Ooh, yes, silver nugget, definitely. See? These guys get it. There, you are now dead. Enjoy your follower perks. Finished. Becky leaves the sewers triumphant. Yay! Now I can start my Only Blades account. The hell? Oh. Only well, no, only blades, because you know, like the blades guys I've been talking to that couldn't protect the king. Okay, why is that so bad? Shadow quality. Let's drop that down. Okay. It's actually not too bad. Looks amazing. Like they've done a good job with all the graphics and whatnot. As I was explaining to, or as I was commenting to Kintar a couple days ago, he'd asked me how it was. But I said, it looks exactly the way that it felt when we first played it on Xbox. I mean, obviously, it looks better standards wise. But when I first played it on the 360, this is how it looked to me. And so it's great to see it again. Although, .lss. It's currently set to 1. Okay. Let's go for this. That's a little bit better. Not by much. It's the reflections that are doing it. Let's see if we can tweak those. Reflection quality. Drop that down. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. Possibly. Like everything, they have done everything possible to make sure that it is essentially Oblivion, but in the Unreal Engine. It even has Oblivion jank. The fuck are you two? There we go. Just beat a couple of deer to death with my bare hands ish. Yes, let's increase the acrobatics. Because why not? Absolutely. And then also give it a light cooking. A light braising, that's what they call it. with a fireball. It is a beautiful game, though. Like, they've really done a good job at, wow, at got you in the butt. Oh, there was a second one. That's why. Stupid tree got in my way. Got that one. And got that one. Stupid wolves. They almost got me, but not today. Now, the game does have some technical issues. One of which being the fact that, for whatever reason, they somehow broke it so that you cannot enable FSR or DLSS from the menu. You can still enable it from the console, and you can also use an INI file to enable it, but directly from the menu you cannot, which is kind of dumb. That would be hilarious. Ooh, mud crab. Bake the crab. How does the mud crab have... You know what? Not even going to question. Mud crab had a knife. This is Oblivion. It just is. Thump. Right in the head. That was beautiful. Up the butt and dead. Yeah, sure, let's take some venison. Estra Runestone. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? No. Now that's going to be an interesting one. Since we're doing a no armor, no weapon run, do conjured weapons and armor count? Because it's magic, which is what I am, is a magic user. I'm personally going to say it does count, so I can't use them. Even if it is magic. Because it's still a weapon and it's still armor. However, I also will leave that up to you guys. Stupid mud crab. I'm going to take your meat. What do you think? Well, damn, mud crab. Possibly. I know that there are a few glitches that they have purposely kept in the game. Like, they actually went... I know, right? I know that there are a few glitches that they actually went out of their way to program into the game and make sure that they stuck. That I don't know. Possibly? What's over here? Let's go explore whatever this place is. Fort Empire. Fuck you, imp. I punch imp. Imp die. I happy. I'm actually really happy. Yep, that sounds about right. Ooh, what's over here? Statues. I like statues. Chest. Gold and silver nuggets. Rat meat and rice. Rice. Apparently, I want the rat meat as well. Anything else up here? Nope. Okay. Rock. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm still wearing my Mythic Dawn robes. Let's take those off. Yes, I know I can't wear it. Okay. Becky is hideous, and I love it. Becky is hideous in that almost okay looking way, but there's just something off about her that's just perfect. It's a pretty fire. Dumb imp. How dare you go up against Becky? Becky don't play. Not like that, at least. I don't know why that's so much fun, but punching the hell out of imps is great. Awesome. Old wooden door. Yep. Yay, chest. Yay, potions. Ooh, here we go. Fortify fatigue pants. Now, do they have any armor? If not, I can wear them. Ooh, good. They have no armor. So, I can wear them. And it says pants, gives me a skirt. Typical Oblivion. Old wooden door. to Fort Empire Barracks block. Sure, let's go in. Let's do this. All right, man. Be safe. Drive safe there, Matt. Stay out of trouble. Oh, you thought you could shock me? No. Becky is unshockable. Ooh, couple of chests. There we go. That's one thing I don't like lock picking in this particular rendition. Yeah, lock picking. I actually prefer the lock picking from Skyrim compared to Oblivion. I think the Skyrim lock picking is a bit better. Dumb him. Oof. Oh no, they got me. Gold, yes. Ooh, novice calcinator spark. Means I'll be able to do alchemy. Oh, you bitch. Honestly, I think this is the first time I've played bare-fisted, bare-handed. Usually, usually I default to stealth archer because that's just everybody does. But this is kind of a nice change of pace. Stealth archer, not stealth orgy. Orgies are never stealthy. Oh, I heard that. Where'd you go, Im? Haha. Let's see. Anything over here? Not really. Over here? Not really. Let's keep going. All right. And we're back to roughly where we started. Okay. Yep. Awesome. All right. Let's just make our way back out and we're done exploring this place. Yay. Wait, nope, not that way. This way. And we're back outside. Becky is proving to be quite capable. And my athletics increases again. Oh, who's this? That I happen upon. A Khajiit.
How? Go ahead, please.
rumors.
Apparently, some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that. Farewell.
Good to know. Things the Dark Brotherhood doesn't like. Resurrections. Very not Christian of them. Draw power from. Yep. Awesome. An Iliad well. Yeah, there are just certain locations where I can feel my poor video card dying. It's like, this is just too much, boss. I can't handle it. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. There's another ruin. I will say what also helps the remaster is the draw distance. Really does help make it a lot more immersive comparatively. It helps suck you into the game more. It's still not quite as pretty as Red Dead Redemption. I should say Red Dead Redemption 2. But it is a good looking game. Yay, Fort Ass. Oof. Yeah, she's struggling a little bit. But still pretty, nonetheless. I think, though, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for today. A little bit of a short one, but it's a good way to get us started in the week. Go. It's been longer than 35 minutes. Because that was 35 minutes ago until, what, 4 hours? Ooh, there's some fruits and vegetables. Radishes. Tomatoes. Oh, absolutely. Carrots. In all fairness, though, in every single Elder Scrolls game, there are two very specific things that will often happen for all players. You become a stealth archer, and if it's not nailed down, it winds up in your inventory. Every time. Without fail. In fact, some of the most popular mods out there, aside from big titty mods, are mods that decrease the weight of items so that you can carry more of them. All right, we're here at Wayne and Priory. Let's just go ahead and talk to Deliver the Amulet. Yes. Oof. We'll talk to this guy and then we'll wrap it up.
Greetings, Breton.
Yes?
The news from Anvil is terrible. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Good night.
Good day.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
Money?
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Yeah, he's dead.
You'd better explain yourself. Now.
I
You
killed him.
brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
No, Becky wants to
By
keep
the
it.
9. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I'm Becky. That's all you need to know.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying
Oh,
the
Jesus.
Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well.
Blah, blah,
The
blah.
Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers.
Well, apparently not.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic
Oh,
of great
Jesus
power.
Christ.
When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of.
Sounds fair.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress.
Oh, fuck me.
Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the
I think
heir
it's
to the
nap time
Septim's
is my
throne,
problem.
if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch
city
and
of
find him at
Kvatch.
once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Well, about that. All right, there
Waste
we go.
no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does. Welcome to Waynon Priory, a monastic retreat dedicated to Talos and the 9 Divines. I'm Prior Maberel, head of our community, and responsible for all our religious and secular affairs. Be seeing you.
Nope, that guy's kind of creepy. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up for today. So today's actually been a pretty good day. We got some stuff done in Schedule 1, and we've got some stuff done here in Oblivion. God, I brain farted the name there. Tomorrow, I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do because today and a little bit is the release the new DLC for Space Engineers. Anything over here? No, it should be. But that over here. So we're gonna have to see about that. I may do that. It may be more of this. It may be more Schedule 1. We'll find out. Other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day. Stay out of trouble. And remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I will catch you guys tomorrow.